Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my first October daily video. I apologize for how late this is, but I was on vacation and so that's why I'm kind of late to the October daily party, but here I am, better late than never. So this is my first insert. If you haven't seen my October daily album share, I'll go ahead and link that down below, as well as some other October daily inspiration. If you are interested, go ahead and check that out. So basically what this is an insert for a B6 traveler's notebook, and I'm just going to be working on this. So I just pulled it out from my traveler's notebook and I have it clipped open, and that's how I'm going to be working on this. So this was day 1, October 1st, and I just did some last minute packing. I'm not going to be explaining too much about what I'm using and things just because I already have a video on that. I'll go ahead and link that down below as well. But I am basically just going to be using the Beautiful Nights collection from American Crafts and just using some washi and things that I had prepared in my October daily kit. Like I said, I'll have that linked down below. I'm going to be using the Heidi Swap roller date stamp for stamping out my dates and using some VersaFine ink. So, like I said, this was just day 1, and it was very stressful for me. I was trying to get some last-minute packing done, and I ended up ordering pizza for the kids for dinner, and I fell asleep. I don't know what time, but I had fallen asleep pretty late, and which brings me to this next part before I complete the second day. So, as some of you guys may know, I do live in Las Vegas. And on October 1st, there was a horrible shooting that occurred across from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino, which is very close to where my husband works, actually. And I woke up to my sister-in-law calling me and telling me that my husband was able to get a hold of her and that there was a shooting at his casino. Now, at this point, there was no one knew anything. So in my mind, I'm thinking, and so many things are going through my mind. In my mind, I'm thinking that there's somebody at his casino running through there with a gun shooting everyone. So if a lot of you guys have been following me for a while, you guys might know that my husband was held up at gunpoint about a year ago. And right away, those feelings, came back to me. I was very scared, very worried. I was able to get a hold of him, and he was very, very scared, and there was people with him barricaded in a back room, mostly people that he worked with, barricaded in a back room, and there was people pounding on the doors, screaming at him to let them in. There was people running through, like stampedes of people running through his casino, and, he saw dead people, people with wounds, gunshot wounds. It was horrific, and he was very, very, very scared. Luckily, his hotel was put on lockdown. I also have my father and my grandfather who work on the Strip, and as well as my mother, but she wasn't working that night, which I'm so grateful for. One less person I had to worry about because I was already so stressed out and worried about everybody. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Stephen came home to me, and I was just so happy to see him, and I gave him the biggest hug when he got home, and everyone was all right. But sadly, a lot of people on the Strip had lost their lives and people who they loved. Things happen all the time in Las Vegas, but never to this degree, and it was just very tragic what happened. My prayers and my whole heart go out to those who lost someone during this tragedy, and it's very extremely hard. It was just crazy because we had to leave the next day for California. So that's what had happened. The next day, we had to wake up early, finish packing because we were up all night watching the news, and I was talking to my mom, making sure that my dad was all right because he does work graveyard. I had messaged Amador to make sure he was all right. I was texting my brother, making sure he got home safe from work. So it was a long night, I think a long night for everybody. And the next morning we had to get up and get the car packed and ready to go. So that's what had happened. We took the drive to California on October 2nd, and We arrived at the Paradise Pier Hotel where we were staying at, and then we just went ahead and walked around downtown Disney for a little bit, had dinner at the ESPN zone, and, turned in early for the night. On October 3rd, we had a character breakfast scheduled at the PCH Grill, which is really cool because you get to see all the characters, and my kids had so much fun. You probably won't see that many pictures of Adam in this insert just because he didn't want to take pictures at all. I had to kind of sneak pictures with him. And then sometimes he would be in the good mood to take a picture, but he's not the biggest fan of taking pictures. So you'll mostly see my other two kids, but Aiden is now a little older to where he understands all the characters and he knows who they are. So he was just so excited, to see all the characters. So that was really fun to watch him and everything. So that day we had gone to California Adventure and we went to Cars Land, and I rode Radiator Springs Racers. Never again. It was awful. I hate dips in general. When you're on the road in the car, and there was really fast, ugly, deep dips. And it just made me so sick. Oh my gosh. Even with Dramamine, I felt awful. But yeah, even my son went on there. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Adam went on rides this time. 6 years old, my son with autism, was a big boy and got on some rides. I was so proud of him. But yeah, so you'll see me go back and forth throughout this whole album so far. I'm just doodling. I thought that was cute just to doodle a little border around my journaling. So that's what I did, and I'm going to be, adding little labels here and there on some of my pictures. So that bottom picture is us, and you can see my face is turned and my hair is totally covering my face because I could not even look. I just felt so sick. It was fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. I think I'd probably get pretty sick and pretty nervous. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Adam loved it. Jamie cried, of course. Jamie cried on all the rides. But yeah, so that is a picture of me and Nick Wiles from Zootopia. It's so cute. So I did some journaling on that tombstone. That's a little journaling ephemera from the collection. And I'm just flipping through everything, making sure I like the way everything is. And I put something right here. Yes. I just thought it'd be cute to just label things here and there. And my whole thought for this insert or my October daily is just randomness, random journaling and writing and labeling pictures and things. I thought that would be really, really cool. So on October 4th, we had another character breakfast planned at the Plaza Inn inside Disneyland. That wasn't the greatest, to be honest with you. The food was cold and not good. But we did get to see a bunch of cool characters, so that kind of made up for it. My son loves Chip and Dale, and he loves Max from, the Goofy movie, and my daughter loves the Goofy movie. So it was even cool. I wish I could have recorded it, but I didn't because I was too busy taking pictures. But I asked, or I had my daughter, I go, ask him to do the perfect cast, if you guys know the Goofy movie. So Jamie asked Max to do the perfect cast, and he did it. It was so cool. I really wanted to ask Goofy to do it, but I didn't get a chance to see Goofy, so that sucked. But at least Jamie got to see Max do it. It was so neat. So yeah, so there I just have some pictures. I'm layering. All I'm doing, guys, is just layering, adding some washi and my journaling and some bits of ephemera. It's nothing too crazy yet, so I'm not really explaining anything. I'm more talking about what happened on the days specifically. So right after breakfast, we went to Adventureland, and Adam got on the Indiana Jones adventure ride. He was okay with it. there were some parts that kind of freaked him out a little bit. I think it might have been the lights and stuff like that. But when he got off of it, oh my gosh, he was screaming, jumping up and down like it was the greatest thing. My daughter, on the other hand, cried the whole time. So I even had my first Dole Whip. Dole Whip, oh my gosh, you guys, is amazing. And we even got to go inside the Enchanted Tiki room, which Adam loved it. Oh my gosh. And we had gone on the Jungle Cruise. So yeah, we just kind of explored that little area for the first half of the day. I am adding some little, I think they are enamel bats. No, they're like little, I don't know what they are, but they're cute bats that my friend Sabrina had gifted to me. Thank you, Sabrina. And I'm just adding some black gems. Nothing too crazy. And this is still the same day. Now, I'm kind of playing around with how I'm going to put these pictures. I used an app on my phone to get my pictures like that. I think it's called Pick Stitch. So that's what I used. So here I'm just layering. We went on the Haunted Mansion, because how could you not? I kind of want to see it not decorated for Halloween and Christmas. I've never gone on it when it's just the Haunted Mansion. I've always gone on it when it's Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, I was kind of cool because I got to see the Sally animatronic, which I didn't see last time. She's super, super cute. And I got such a good picture of her because the ride actually stopped and she was right in front of me. So I got really good close-up pictures of her. So I'm just going ahead and I have our Fast Pass for that. And I just taped that in there. And I have a little journaling that I did on that journaling spot. And you guys know that Adam, I just told you that, Adam doesn't like to take pictures. So this was kind of cool because we ran into Dr. Facilier and right away I had to go up to him and oh my gosh, I love him. He's awesome. Me and Steven were like, oh my God, it's Dr. Facilier. We ran up to him and we were taking selfies with him. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that. But it was so nice because Adam, he didn't really interact, like he doesn't really care, I feel. He was just looking at the boats. He really loved the boats. And so he was looking at the boats and all the people, and Dr. Facilier came up to him, and as you can see, I have a little quote right there on the paper that I had written down. Because he started looking at people with Adam, and he just was talking to him, and Adam, he was just standing there, and it was really, really cute. And he was like, look at all those people. They look funny, don't they? It was so cute. So I was so happy that, he interacted with Adam like that. So I really quick snuck a picture, and I just journaled about it. So I really like how everything is coming together. Like I said, I just wanted to do something kind of quick, where I just take pictures in and do some layering with some of the papers and add some embellishments, like like the flat ephemera and just a few enamel dots, things like that. Nothing too crazy. I wanted to keep it really simple because I don't want this to get too bulky. Like I said, if you guys want to go check out my other 2 October daily videos that I put together, I'll go ahead and leave those linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a little late, but I'm so glad to have started this, and I can't wait to finish this insert. And yeah, thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and do so by clicking the subscribe button. I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.